Oh, hello, it's me, Don't Leave Before. How you doing today? I'm doing well. It's been a while since I've been able to make a video. Been pretty busy with work and stuff, which is a good thing, to be honest. But I did want to take a little time to make a little video, like a little catch up, because while I haven't been able to record, I've been able to do a little bit of work around the base. And I wanted to kind of not do a world tour, but show the new things and maybe finish a thing or two. So let's get started. First things first, since my last video, there's actually been a major update to the game, and I didn't want to reset my world or start a new one. So to get a lot of the new blocks, I've had to go, really outside of the general area where I've been kind of getting things, exploring. So I've gone all the way down here. So it's even more south and east than the Guardian farm, but I did find a geode, so that's where I've been kind of mining and getting material. So if we go up here, I've gotten a lot of, hold on, I need that. A lot of amethyst crystals, things. I've been trying to get a lot of like glow lichen and glow berries. I got the moss. I got some azalea stuff. And of course, I've been getting dripstone, tuft, cobbled deep slate. I've gotten plenty of other deep slate and everything, so I've been trying to, get into the new groove. I haven't used a lot of the new blocks yet, except I have been trying to put a lot of the glow berries around. I might actually take the lanterns out and just kind of have the glow berries. So lots of nice stuff happening. And I don't know if I did this between episodes or not, but I made a map of the area. So as you can see, this is a mess right now. That's the Big Dig project, and I haven't really done too much more except get a lot of resources to build it up, which is important, I guess. And this is our area, so I love this so much. It's looking like a little city, and everything is great. And there's a few new things, which would be that, and this circle around the tree, which has some rainbow sprinkles around it. So we could just take a little tour real quick. Why don't I get some rockets? I've decided I want this to be where all of our animals are, because I already have some sheep and cows, and if I get some horses, and the horses that I found in like the second episode, the skeleton ones, they're all going to be in here, enclosed in a big circle, of course, because that's our theme. And I thought the wall could be like a rainbow wall going around. So you might have noticed already, I did kind of start with the magenta, the purple, and the blue. And I'm kind of liking this so far, like having these little sections. And I'm going to probably do a little work on that today. I think I could finish the wall more or less. And the other thing you might have noticed is I needed to get to work on some kind of super smelter thing. So what I did here is I made a kelp farm. Let's go up here first. This design is by Cubfan135, I think. He's a hermit on Hermitcraft, and I really, really enjoy him so much. And I'm pretty sure I saw Pixel Riffs do something like this as well. So this is all here, and you can see it's working. It's getting the kelp and putting it into furnaces and making dried kelp. And I haven't really finished this. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I think here I might make a super smelter in case I need to be getting a lot of stuff, because I've been slowly smelting a lot of netherrack into nether brick. And so yeah, it's a lot going on. But it's been really fun, honestly, like getting copper. Here we go, it's more copper, and using that a little bit, but we need to use it more, obviously. I obviously try to get some honey from my little mini apiary, but I do obviously need to make an automatic honey farm one of these days. I'm trying to get some breeding happening so some bees get into these nests, and I can, be able to have lots of bees. And that's what I've been doing. You can see I have saved up a lot of honey and honey blocks. I can bring those over to the storage, but I think it's time to get building. So I got some light blue blocks here, and we're gonna build up the light blue portion of our wall. I don't want them all to be the same, so I'm kind of mixing in where these glazed terracotta pieces go. Like, it's not going to be consistent all the way around. I want each side to kind of sing its own song. So let's put, that's probably going to need to be, I'm going to have to terraform the inside of this just a little bit. I know that. But let's do like a wool base around the side, the bottom here. And then we'll do this. Something I forgot to mention was that where I have the tree is not in the exact middle of this circle, but I did that on purpose. I thought it'd be kind of interesting that the colors fan out a little bit. So the tree colors are going to happen where they are. But as you can see, as we get out here, since it's over this way more, these parts are going to be a little wider color-wise. And I think that'll make it a little more interesting than it being exactly perfect, even though it is going to fit our circle theme. I had planned on always putting a little glowstone around with a little carpet on it, just so I'm kind of lighting up more and more of the area. I think next to this we'll have a little bit of a path like we do down there. It's going to come up here, but this of course will have to be a little something like this, and this is still too high. So I was absolutely hating what I was doing, so I changed my mind. Very simply, I just wanted to make it more uniform, so I only took blocks that I know are going to be in every color. I had a bunch of like woods that were brown and orange and, you know, red, and I was just like, nah, I don't want that. So I'm just doing something with concrete powder, and wool and glass, because I can get that in every color. And it just feels a little neater, and I thought it would be nice to kind of put in some stone, because we have a lot of stone in our builds, and I do want it to feel a mix of fantasy-esque, you know, I don't know, something. So got a little bit of that. And so I had done everything. It was a lot of work, but you know, sometimes you just, oh look, I even have a random piece of brown glass pane up here. You can go away. And I will consider what I want to do on the outside a little bit, because I do want to add some depth to it. So it's not going to be this, but you know, like having something like that, but with a different block, you know, something to give it a little texture. Maybe even the end rods like I've done on the storage unit and stuff. Just something to make the wall less flat, of course. So I'm just going to do this on the rest of the sides. I'm onto the cyan one, and this one's going to be a little tricky because it's so steep, but I do want to like make myself play with elements like that, because I did take this hill down a lot, but maybe I could maybe I could bring this whole section up actually. So let me finish the wall. You kind of get the idea with the pattern here, and then I'll show you how it looks. I'm pretty happy with this now. This is more the vibe I wanted for sure. Like having these little windows, it's all more uniform. I'm happy. Now the other thing I want to do is kind of, I started a little, I want to show you just rounding these little, so there's more of like a pillar feel on these parts. So the wall's less flat, like looking around here, it's a little flat, but if we have a little bit of detail on the inside and the outside, it just looks a little better. Still want to have like the column there, and then I think it's just a matter of doing a little bit of that. I'm happy to have more stone in the build because it just kind of matches the other buildings a lot better. So there we go. That's the next step for me. Had to come up on this floating island here to get a good view, but ta-da! The wall is in. There's always more details to add. Like I need to light up the top. I put a lot of carpet that goes along the color, but it's looking pretty cute. I'm pretty happy. Definitely fits more with the world now than it was before. It definitely needed the stone. I kind of wanted to step away from the stone, but I don't regret putting it in and having the little parts on stairs, so I can run around the top really easily. And we'll just have to put some lanterns around or something. And down here, it's one of those things that you think is going to take 2 seconds and then doesn't. I'm trying to replace a lot of this stone with grass and just kind of flatten out a little bit in here. I'm trying to extend this area out a little bit more, because I'm thinking this is where I'm going to want the stables for the skeletons to be, the skeleton horses that I got forever ago. So I'm thinking of trying to make them, you know, stick out. I'm going to use some bone blocks and maybe have some little pens for them and their own little kind of area, like a little sub area, but it's going to be kind of shaped in a triangle. So it's going to be this portion going out. Yeah, so from where this stone is and here to there. So it'll get like more tapered as it gets down there, which might become like a path to get to it. But let me scheme that up and then I'll let you know once I have something I'm enjoying. And I got something I like. Here's the little sprinkles of white concrete powder, and then there's some carpets that have some glowstone. So everything that's in the white is pretty lit up, so we wouldn't have any monsters in that section, and obviously I'll have to do that all the way around. But here we go. These are little stables. I tried to find things that gave me skeleton horse vibes. So we have some soul lanterns, some little spider webs, like they're maybe not tended too well. And if I'm correct, I think mobs won't walk over carpet. So I could, have this open and then nothing's gonna leave once I do have some free roaming stuff. But here's the idea. It's like a little rib cage. I wanted to do a little like something homey for them. So I made a little rib cage design, a little similar to the skeleton farm. And I think, what's next is putting the horses in. So we're gonna wait till the next day maybe. So I might have to do it like that. So let's see, can you go up there? You have to be able to jump one block. Oh wait, do you hold it down? Ooh. Ah, okay. All right, so I don't have a nice path. Maybe we could go this way. I need to continue my path work, of course, but we can ride him over this way. Whoop. So let's see, let's take him all the way around. I flattened this area out a lot as well because I want to make a nice path going around, and it was a little steep. So let's see. If I put you in here, can you go in, please? Maybe I need that to be 2 fence gates? I don't know. All right, well, he's in now. I think I can close that. Oh, there he is. Well, let's go get his friends. And this obviously means I'll need some name suggestions for these horses here. There's 3 of them, so 3 names that are not after the 3 Stooges, please. There we go. Oh, he might have had a better jump. No, I don't know. We're going to take all of them over. And I'm going to learn how to ride a horse, finally. I'm going to get real horses, too. I've actually been loving the hermits on Hermitcraft using horses more. I think it's so cute. Oh, there we go. Can you be there? Could be kind of fun to use some horses every once in a while. So here we go. Ta-da! Ah, so nice. And they're so low maintenance. I don't have to feed them anything. This makes me so happy. I've had these skeleton horses since I think like the 2nd or 3rd episode, because I just saw them in a thunderstorm and I had never had the pleasure of having any of them before. So now they finally have a place to be, and I can take down this very ugly temporary holding thing that I had for them and actually make this cohesive. I could maybe make this stairs come down on this side as well. I think that's what we kind of need from our house, but that's all I feel like doing with that for today, and this I will take care of another time, probably off camera. But this would be great to make this path come over to this edge of the beetroot farm. Let's take one more look at these guys. Hello everybody. Happy horse time. And you know what else we should do as our last little step here? We should update the map that these are on, because that could be kind of fun to see the colors kind of scattering around. And the wall itself, I don't know if that's going to reflect on the carpets on top. Oh yeah, oh that looks so much better, doesn't it? Look at this one. Oh, that's so cool. And I love the colors kind of peppered in from the tree. Oh wow, it really looks like could be fallen white leaves or roots or something. Oh, it's so nice. I'm so happy with that. That was really fun to jump back in and make a quick little video. I have more plans of things, and I definitely want to keep working on this world because I have a lot invested in it. I've put in more work in this world than I've put in any other thing. So I really, really am looking forward to doing more, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you could leave a little like down there. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.